What's up, nerd family? Enosh here once again, and guess what? For the third time in about the space of a month, it is another lightsaber day. Lightsaber days are awesome, and I'm here at GameStop to pick up my Darth Revan lightsaber. Let's go and check it out now. And there it is. And look, you're here again for another lightsaber day.
I really am, man.
This is my third lightsaber day in a month, man.
Has it been?
Yes, because I got the Count Dooku lightsaber, I got the Asajj Ventress lightsaber,
Yep.
and now this bad boy right here. So thank you for being a part of my lightsaber days.
You're more than welcome, man.
Every day should be lightsaber day. Now you got one of these too, I heard, yourself?
Yes, I actually got mine a little while ago.
Oh, see, what?
I don't know.
What? How is that? See, I've been seeing these show up, and I've been seeing people do reviews of them, and I've been like, where's my lightsaber?
Exactly. Well, that's what threw me off, is because I got mine from the Awasa store. And yeah, mine came in about a month ago, actually.
I don't care as long as I get it, and it's here now, so.
Right.
Let's go ahead and purchase this thing, take it home, and review it. Yeah. As the sun sets in the west, Revan Saber is coming home with me. Is that a moon? Or is that a battle station? No, it's just a moon. Let's go home and open this.
Hold up, wait a minute. I gotta put everything on pause for just a second and just say that I had some issues with some of the audio for this video, and so I had to redo it by dubbing over in a few spots, and you'll see that later in the video. There's gonna come up a little spot where it's a little scratchy, but I just wanted you to be aware that I'm very much aware of it, and just wanted to be able to give you the video still yet without having to recreate any spots that were in it and give it to you just as I originally did it. That's your public service announcement, and now back to your regularly scheduled lightsaber review. What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is indeed yet another Star Wars lightsaber day. And it is good to have you with me in the lounge, because let's admit, any Star Wars lightsaber day is a good day to be in the lounge. Really, any day at all is a good day to be in the lounge, and I am glad to have you here with me. Now look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and I and all of my friends can get together and talk about the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, lightsabers for sure, and so much more. And if those are things that get your hyperdrive motivated in the morning, get you hitting light speed right out the gate, then you're going to want to be here, and you're going to want to be a part of this growing community of people and just nerds, and growing community of just fun people that enjoy stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. So I invite you to sit back, relax, maybe pop some popcorn, and let's take a look at the Darth Revan Force Effects Elite lightsaber. Let's do it now. Right, Vader and Boba Fett are both ready for this lightsaber review. Let's jump right into it. And first of all, can I just comment and say, look at this beautiful box that the lightsaber comes in. I mean, out of all of the lightsabers that I have purchased over the years and seen and gotten boxes for, this is the most beautiful out of all of them. The artwork is absolutely fabulous. It's better than the plain black series ones that are now with just the black and the red. This looks absolutely fabulous. Look at the purples, look at the reds, look at the blacks, the whites, the silver even of the hilt on here. It just looks fabulous. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look. Now this is the Star Wars, the Black Series Force Effects Elite lightsaber. Now, what makes it elite? This is the first one that we've done that's been an elite saber. It just means a couple of different things. First of all, the blade does come out, and also I guess there is a crystal reveal, much like the saber that I built along with Tiffany at Galaxy's Edge. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the artwork now. Starting over here on the side, you've got here the the purples and the reds, it shows that both purple and red can be achieved here with this lightsaber. And then there's the hilt, and it shows the saber itself and how it lights up. Over here, it's got this nice red, design to it. Star Wars: The Black Series with more of that design. A great picture of Revan here that actually goes over the fold, and you can see he's got his lightsaber right there in the purple version. And more of that red etching. Down here it says Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now that is very important, folks. Now why is that important, you ask? Well, if you are a fan of Knights of the Old Republic, you'll know that, I mean, that's where Darth Revan comes from. That's where we've gotten all the lore from Darth Revan, with some other things, sprinkled in here and there. But the fact that that's actually on this box, it shows me that more and more they're leaning towards making Revan canon again, fully canon. I believe we actually already got that with some materials this last year, but actually to fully make him canon, to fully bring him into the fold, and I know that that will make a lot of you Knights of the Old Republic fans very happy. So right here we can see as we go down the box, it does take 3 AA batteries. It lights up, it makes sounds, and it is for ages 14 and over. It's got this nice purple saber that runs along here to the hilt, which you can see the hilt with both a green and red button. It's got this funky hilt. I'm really interested in seeing how that feels in my hand, because that it looks pretty strange, but I am excited about it. Right down here it says Force Effects Elite, and then down here it does say Darth Revan Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. All right, here is the back of the box, and here it's in its red mode, and you can see once again it complements itself so well here with all of the colors and the design that they have put into it. Over here it says Star Wars: The Black Series Force Effects Elite. Down here in the lower left hand corner it says Darth Revan Force Effects Elite Lightsaber. Combining advanced LEDs and amplified sound technology, the Force Effects Elite Lightsaber is the most authentic Force Effects lightsaber yet. That makes it even more exciting to be able to open. Right here it does show the hilt in that shadowy kind of way, and then the saber. And then it says Progressive Ignition, so it shows that the lightsaber does, the light goes up the shaft there. And then right here it's just showing that as you hit stuff, it's got a blaster deflection effect, so when you move it in certain ways it makes it sound like a blaster is deflecting off of it. Also, this has got something pretty cool that I've never had in a saber, and that is wall cutting effect. So it will make a sound and brighten up, I guess, down here at the end, and we'll take a look at that soon. Now here is the where the crystal is harnessed. It says removable kyber crystal, so I'm excited to see what that looks like here in this saber as opposed to the ones that we built at Galaxy's Edge. You can see there it does emit a light. You got that shadowy look there. And then down here you have the hilt. It says real metal hilt. And then it's got this stand here, the display stand support, which is different from the other ones, and it looks already like it's going to be better than the plastic one that we don't like and are famous for not liking. Just for the sake of showing you everything, down here on the bottom of the box it's just plain black, and this is just some more legal information, some warnings and whatnot. All right, let's go ahead and open her up now. I have gone ahead and pre-cut the tape here on the box, so we're going to go ahead and reveal this now. Ready? Here we go. Ta-da! There it is. All of its beauty. Oh, look at that. It's got a cool thing there with Darth Revan on it. It's got the hilt itself. It's got the stand and some other stuff. And of course, we take this part off right here. That reveals it a little clearer. Over here on the other side, we've got the blade. It's held in nicely here. I like how snug this is. Everything is held in very nicely and done really well. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. All right, well, I had some issues with some of the audio for this video, so I'm having to redo some of it. So if it looks like I'm pointing at something and I'm not talking about it, just know that I had to redo it. So this is a little footrest piece here that goes along with the stand, and this is everything that comes with the lightsaber, as you can see here. The stand is totally different than the other stuff, the other stands. You've got the stand, you've got the saber hilt itself, the blade, the crystal back there. You got, of course, this legal information here, and then the instructions. It's pretty simple, actually. It kind of felt like, I don't know, for some reason, like there would be a lot more with some deluxe lightsaber, but really it's all here. And I think it's cool that the blade is removable, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at each piece. So here is the stand. It's got that classic look, kind of like the Death Star, you know, the way that the Death Star had its framing there along the building there. And so this looks pretty cool. This is a different kind of stand where the blade will stand straight up and with the hilt, and so I dig it. It's definitely better than those plastic stands that we absolutely hate and can't stand. As you can see here, this little piece goes into the front so that you can stand it up. It's basically a footrest for the hilt to go right in there. I have not seen so far a way that you can really hang this from the wall, but I guess you can do it right there on a desk or something like that. This is the crystal. Now you'll notice that the crystal is not colored like the crystals that we had from Galaxy's Edge. It is clear, but it lights up whatever color it's supposed to be once it's installed into the hilt itself. But it comes in this casing here. This does not come apart in any kind of way. It's just in there, as far as I can tell. You know, I'm not one to really start like digging into stuff and trying to take stuff apart. I know that there's some engineering types out there who will definitely do something like that. But for me, it just looks cool in there, and I'm not looking to take it out. But I like how my crystals go into the saber that I built, but this is fine. And like I said, this goes right into the hilt, and it glows up whatever color it needs to be. And this is one of those instances where me showing you or me talking about it is not going to match up with what's on screen, because apparently I was saying something else completely about this crystal. I don't know what I was going on about. Here is the blade. The blade is the typical plastic. This is not really something you want to go banging around with, but you can see there it's got the end piece that goes into the hilt itself, and is pretty much the regular length for one of these things. You know, and it's cool to have a removable blade. This is the second removable blade that I have. My other one is the Kit Fisto one. And then of course here is the hilt. The hilt looks super cool. It's weird because it's not really aerodynamic or ergonomic, I should say, for your hand, in the fact that it's got these wingtip things on, but it's kind of strange. It fits strangely into your hand, but now after the fact, the more that I mess with it, the more comfortable I get with it. But you're supposed to hold it this way, because that's the way that Revan holds his sabers, and with his fighting style, you know, that's the way that he holds them. One of the things that I'm really looking forward to with this saber in particular is the fact that this will be the first saber that I've had where the activation buttons actually do something. Most of these sabers that I have, the activation buttons that are seen in the movies are basically just for show, and it has their own activation button. But these ones actually work. Now this piece is the part that goes in the top there when the blade is not in, so that you can carry around just the hilt, and these mandibles actually close in on the blade, and we'll show you that in just a minute. Here is the instructional booklet. If you've had one of these sabers at any time, you know, whether or not it be one of these elite sabers or just a saber in general, you're pretty much going to know the drill here as far as putting in batteries and the way to care for it and things like that. And it's pretty self-explanatory, but come on, look at this. How cool is this instruction sheet here? You don't usually see instruction sheets that look this cool.
with the reds and the purples. It just looks fantastic. Now this hilt takes 3 AA batteries, and just like most of the other sabers that I have, it goes right here at the bottom. You just unscrew the bottom just like so, and the sound emitter is down in there, and so you just pull that out. Now usually these have started to have like a sheath that goes over, a plastic sheath that goes over that you have to unscrew to be able to get the batteries in, but this does not have that. And so you just put the batteries in. Now I remember when these used to take 6 AA batteries, and then they've gone down to 3 AAA batteries, but this goes back to 3 AA's. And so there's your sound emitter, and we will take a look inside here so you can see how it goes. You got these little connect points down there and little triangle spots, so you can't put it in there wrong because you can't get it in there any other way. And so you just put the emitter, you can see right there where you got the spots, and you just put it down in there. Easy peasy. Screw it back on, and you're ready to go, just like that. Now these mandibles pop out like this. I love saying that word, mandibles. And then you just unscrew this top piece here, and the silver part pops off, and you're going to see here in a second it goes flying when I first open it. But down here are the connector pieces as well, and then you can just put in the crystal part, and it connects down there at the bottom. You just drop it in like so. You just gotta line it up. You drop it in, and then you put the top back on, and it will glow whatever color that you set it to glow. Just going to screw this top down on here good, and then you can see here when you turn it on, it glows purple. So you can see that your crystal glows purple. When you hit both buttons together and you hold them down, it turns colors, so it turns red. I'm sorry that you're not hearing the sound of that, but you will later when I display the lightsaber. But it's pretty cool to go from purple to red and then back again. Here's how the blade goes in. It's got these nodules that you just line up. It's pretty dummy proof right there. You just put it right in there like that, and then you slide the O-ring over the blade like so, and that just locks down again, screwing that on. And then here are the mandibles. They clamp onto the O-ring like that, and they hold it in place. Now one of the things that you're going to want to do as well is you just give it a turn to the left, and that locks it into place so that it's sturdy and that it's not flopping all over the place. It also helps connect it to the connectors so that your blade can actually ignite. Here is how the hilt fits into the stand. You can see there's a little notch there for the little wing tip there, and you just put it on the stand like so, and you stand it up. Now if it's going to be on a shelf, you may want to have it a little bit lower. Now the time has come. And here's the moment we've all been waiting for, the initial ignition. And then of course, when you want to turn to the light side, and this, of course, is when you want to bleed your crystal back to red and then drag it across the floor. Oh, it looks awesome. And this is what the floor drag looks like in purple. Depending upon the fighting style that you use, you can cup it back the other way. And then just for fun, let's add the Asajj Ventress lightsaber and have a real look at what a possible Revan scenario might look like. You will notice here that this Elite saber is much brighter than even this brand new Asajj Ventress saber. And I think that just simply has to do with the LEDs in the sabers themselves. It almost has a brighter red, almost orangish kind of glow on screen, where this one, the Asajj Ventress, even though it looks absolutely fine by itself, it's still, as you can see here, even though it's absolutely fine by itself, and it was fine in my other videos, comparably, this one is much, the Revan saber is much brighter. When you do purple and red together, they look just fine. Another thing, you can always use the floor drag option as a flashlight. So there you have it, folks. That is my review of the Star Wars Black Series Darth Revan Force Effects Elite lightsaber. Boy, that is one mouthful, but you know what? It is totally worth it, and I am so excited about this saber. I always love when it is lightsaber day. But hey, what do you guys think? Did you guys like the review? Are you guys as excited as I am when you know that it's lightsaber day? Maybe you have not received the joy yet of having your own lightsaber. I will just say that there is nothing like it in the world, and I hope that you can all share in that joy that many of us have with one of these lightsabers. I will say this, the lightsaber is a lot lighter than some of the other sabers that are just really heavy and a heavier metal, but this is a lighter metal, and it has to do a lot with, I think, the way that the blade has to go in and just, you know, the material in general. But it's still a great saber. It's still nicely balanced. I like it a lot. I'm holding it because if you don't move it around continually, it will turn off by itself, so I wouldn't even have time to finish this video if I did. Also, a quick reminder, make sure that if you get one of these things, that you store your crystal someplace nice and safe, and then also this end cap piece, because this end cap piece is going to be important if you ever want to store your saber and display it without the blade in, and otherwise you're just going to have a big hole in the end of your saber, so you're going to want to do that. All right, so guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I always love when you guys stop by and we have a discussion about toys, or we talk about lightsabers or anything like that. Please leave a comment down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Do you own this? Do you own other lightsabers that you're excited about? Please let me know. Are you just excited about the idea of possibly having one of your own lightsabers? I would love to hear about that as well. So leave all those comments down in the comment section. Also, thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who gives in super chats and via PayPal throughout the month. You guys are awesome, and nothing is ever just expected. We appreciate each and every one of you who choose to support the channel, whether it be just by watching or whether it be financially. Also, don't forget, we do have t-shirts and other merchandise available, and you can show your nerd side through that as well. Well guys, until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Vet, saying, you know, sometimes you feel like the dark side, but sometimes you gotta go light, right? And you gotta choose your side for sure. Till next time, guys, may the force be with you.